Hey, what's going on, y'all? Scoot back. Get back, fella. Man, I tell you what, man. I am truly understanding why so many truckers are quitting at such an amazing rate, bro. I mean, obviously everybody knows about the fuel, right? Bruh, this fuel, so I received my first, my first 2 checks with my new company, basically, bro. And, excuse me. I spent, now, when I was back at Stevens Transport, right, I spent $2,700. No. That's what I spent now. I just told you what I spent. $2,700, right? $800 was about normal. I remember one time I talked to this guy named Brett, and he was, I forgot what he did, but he was the one, like, if I had any issues, I would call him or he would call me, right? We would figure it out. Bruh, he told me one week, he was like, bruh, you spent $1,100 on fuel. Like, that is outrageous. Back then, it was outrageous. He was like, man, we got to fix it, man. We got to work on your fuel. You know, your fuel is the most important expense that you're going to have. And also a guy named Mike, man. Shout out Mike, man. Like, I'm now seeing, like, the people back then that were giving me, like, little gems. It's all making sense to me now, right? Because I spent $2,700 on fuel my first week with my new company, bro. $2,700, bro. And you know, James, I'm talking about, hey, man, 58 game. Now, if you're a trucker, you're probably thinking, if you're not 58 gang, shit, I spend $3,000, $3,500, $4,000, $4,500 a week on fuel. So you probably already caught that. But just to a new trucker, they're probably not going to catch that quite yet. So my first week, I spent $2,700 on fuel, right? So my first week with my new company, I made exactly, I'll tell you exactly what I made. Matter of fact, I'll show you exactly what I made. Let me find it first of all. Alright, man, I should have had this pulled up for you guys, man. I apologize, just bear with me. 1 second. What's today's date? July 6th. Well, can we update it, please? Alright, so now I'm not gonna log back in and have to do all that for you guys. See if I can pull it up real quick, just so I can show you guys what I made. I thought it would already pull up on this phone, but clearly that's not the case. I don't remember what my password was, so I'm definitely not gonna be able to log in right now. Yeah, man. I can't even remember what I made that damn thing. No, okay, so that's not gonna work. See if I can pull up my other one. See if I can pull it up this way. Can I? Nope, I can't. Okay, so anyway, I made $8,500 my first week. $8,500 my first week, right? $8,500 my first week. Spent $2,700 on fuel. So guess how much I took home after all my deductions? $2,100, bro. $8,500 in revenue for 1 week. After all deductions and $2,700 in fuel, I only took home $2,100, bro. Now, you might be looking at this and you might be saying, bro, $2,100, that's some good money. You know what I mean? Yes, it is. And I'm very grateful that I could take that home. You know what I mean? Being that the fuel is so crazy right now and truckers are quitting how they're quitting. Basically, this video is a listen, bruh. I can understand why so many truckers are quitting, right? Because the fuel right now, if I would have ran 65 to 75, man, I want to get the load there, man. The road, this too dangerous to be driving 58. With all the comments, go look under my old comments under my old fuel video. It's too dangerous to drive 58. With this, that, and the third, right? Guess how much I would have had still owed, not even taken home, owed from 80. What I made? 85.95 or something like that. It was like 85. No, yeah, it was 85.95, something like that. I would have owed $1,200. Owed $1,200 plus, because I would have spent $4,000, $3,500, $4,000 plus in fuel. You know what I mean? My second week, I made $9,900. Took home $3,100, bro. Spent $2,800 on fuel. Now I was not right now. I was just calculating it, right? You know, just calculating. Okay. So this is what I made exactly. So I just rounded it up to 9,900, and then this is my take home. 31, 33, and 39 cents, right? And I spent $2,800 on fuel. Now, once the fuel prices come back to a reasonable numbers, and once it start going down, of course, I'll be making $5,000 a week. You know what I mean? So the fuel right now, I mean, because if you think about what I was paying when fuel prices were somewhat normal a year ago, $800, and if I pay $800 a week for fuel, and you know, okay, add $2,000 to $3,000, so that's $5,100. You know what I mean? With $10,000, which is a normal week with the company I'm at, we make about $10,000 revenue a week, right? Now, if I were to run 65 to 75, and my last 3 loads were in California, so I was in the most expensive place to where fuel is the most expensive: California, Nevada, and Oregon. I ran there for 3 loads. So if I would have ran there for 3 loads, and that you know what I'm saying, and I still took home $3,100, and that lets you know that, okay, so you know, I'm grateful to be making that money, but you know, I came here to make the more money that, you know what I mean, $3,000 to $5,000 a week. Excuse me. So basically what I'm telling you guys is what I'm just coming here to be a witness as is, fuel is obviously, because I learned this from a guy named Mike. I want to say his name was Mike. He handles whenever you switch over from company to lease at Stevens Transport, bro. Thank you. I do appreciate it, and I see what you did, and I appreciate what you did, bro, because that what you told me, I'm seeing it now, I'm living it now. It's real. You know what I mean? The fuel, and Mike also, I believe it's 2 different Mikes. They're both Mike, I believe so. And they both said the same thing, man. So thank you to those guys. You know what I mean? I really do appreciate the wisdom, and I'm seeing it right now in my life. Because, like, say for example, I decided to run 65 to 75, right? And I made $8,500 in 1 week. Right now, I probably wouldn't be sitting in this truck, right? I probably wouldn't be sitting in this truck, because I'd probably be like, bro, like, I just made $8,500, and you mean to tell me I owe you $2,000? Man, y'all can come pick this truck up, man, or y'all can pay for the fuel back, because I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, something like that. You know what I mean? So what I would definitely advise would just basically be like, okay, maybe you want to go, either go company, if you're new to the business, if you don't own your own truck, and you still have to get 70, or you still have to get a percentage of the load, or you're getting so much cents per mile. From my wisdom and understanding right now, I would say, and then you're not getting any type of fuel discounts, I would say you might want to go company for a while until the prices go back down. You know what I mean? Of the fuel prices, because the fuel prices in the trucking industry could be a couple pieces, like a loaf of bread, or the 2 pieces of butt bread that be in there. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants the butt bread. You know what I mean? But nah, but for real though, bro. Yeah, man. So just, I would say, man, I say I'm 58 gang. I'm 58 gang all day, every day, man. Definitely not going to be idling my truck. Definitely not going to be running anything over 58. You know what I mean? And definitely going to 58 gang all day, man. And I appreciate Mike for letting me know that, because nobody else any other company I've ever been with, no one ever mentioned it. I'm telling you, no one ever mentioned how to run your fuel besides Stevens Transport. That's the only one who ever mentioned it to me. Now, if I would have had issues with it, they might have mentioned it, but I don't think I've had issues with it since. But yeah, so I shout out to Stevens Transport for that, because they told me that, and since then it's held true. You know what I mean? It is true. I know it's true because I see it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, shout out to them guys, man. And yeah, man, hey, 58 gang, if you're gonna do this, you know what I mean, save your money, man, because now I showed you guys on a few videos back, it was 1,300, but it's more than that now. It's doubling. You know what I mean? So just think about that when you do it. And yeah, man. So all right, guys, I just wanted to let you guys know kind of like what was going on with me and my first few checks with my new company. It's going to get greater later, man, but you know what I mean? 58 gang all day, man. Save your money, make some money while you can. It's going to get better, guys. Just, you know what I'm saying? We're going to have to thug it out.